Inner lights, peace. For those that have seen this in your For You page and you've clicked on this video, it means that this video is for you and you are interested in this info. Before we go forward, I need to say, all that we be spoken, right? Just so I don't get myself in some shit, is for entertainment purposes only. But for those who have ears to hear, let them hear, okay? Let them hear. If you haven't seen the previous videos that I put up about the 3-Eye Atlas and the times that we are in, go and watch it. But the 3-Eye Atlas, the shutdown of Hollywood, the Hollywood industry, the end of the music industry, the collapse of the West, Europe. When you look into the world, I have to remind you, it is a manifestation of what is inside us all, the collective consciousness. For our actions, right? Our actions collectively, our thoughts, our emotions, and the actions we take dictate what is going to happen, what happens in the world. We are connected to the earth, to the ethers, to all things. For what is above is also below, and what is within you also manifests itself in the outside world. As the ancients said, from Kemet, as above, so below, as within, so without. So as we are reaching this higher state of consciousness, you guys need to know, they live. They live. For those who watch the movie They Live, you know what I'm talking about. They live. Roddy Piper, right, the lead actor of the movie, he said before he passed that this movie is a documentary. It is a documentary. You guys need to know, for those who have been living under a rock, that this world is controlled. It is controlled. It is not as free as you think it is. And I'm talking about the industry. The industry that you see, the industry, Hollywood, the music industry. This is information that most people know already. It's controlled. These parasitic entities that are controlling these big systems, right? These entities lost their power. Their power ended around 2020. And you all know what happened around 2020. But being who they are, they will not go out with a fight. They will not go out without a fight. Even though they have lost their control, they will go out to the end, trying to control you, trying to manipulate you, trying to deceive you. Your religions were made by these entities. The ones you pray to these entities. For you need to know, when you give your imaginative abilities, right? When you give that to a deity, to a being, you give them power. Miracles happen when 2 or more people come together and they pray to a deity. That is why miracles happen, because you have 2 or more people using their creative energy together to bring something to life. Most of these deities don't exist. They only exist because we give them power. We use our subconscious and we power these entities. You need to know that your mind, your subconscious, is a powerful thing. Very, very powerful. Just like how you dream and create a simulation when you dream. A full simulation with a storyline, with people, with cars, with cities, with different destinations, all in your dreams, and you believe is real. And that is the creation of your mind. So the gods that you pray to, you have given away your power to them. And these parasitic beings feed off that power. You see? The reason why these beings have created so much distractions in the world, for they know that when people are together, they are more powerful. They are more powerful when you are together. So they create different religions. They create different systems. They control all the systems that we have in this world to keep you away from your power. As I said, with religions and the miracles that happen in religions, it happens only because people come together. You see how powerful that is? Imagine if people were united. Imagine how powerful we could all be. But that is why there is a huge power to separate people. For that exact power is what they are afraid of. So these entities feed off your fear. You need to know that we live in a new time right now. Things are about to change. That is why you are seeing the collapse of Hollywood. Hollywood is outsourcing all most of their movies. They are outsourcing them to London, to England, and other places. For they are struggling. They are struggling. Why? You need to see that this is a sign of their downfall. This is a sign of the end of the old powers. Why is the West collapsing? The West has benefited for a long time from the resources of the third world countries, especially Africa. They have benefited. France has benefited from Africa. They have had passive income for many years. And now France is collapsing. Europe is collapsing. This is the change that is happening, and you can witness it with your own two eyes. The music industry collapsing. For people are sick of all the fakeness. People are sick of the over-sexualization. People are sick of the lack of creativity. For everything has just been recycled. But we want authenticity. People have changed. People want what is real. And you can see that in the decline. And you can see that in the collapse of the music industry. For people no longer want this same repetitive music anymore, shoved down our throat. Guys, in this time, you need to allow yourself to not, you need to be focused. There are too many distractions. AI is here to combat the truth. These entities that are controlling the system, they don't want the truth to come out. So now AI is released to be able to combat the truth from coming, the truth from fully being revealed. You need to know that whenever celestial events happen, these entities, they make sure that they have to hijack the truth. For if they do that, they will confuse you. So with this 3-eye atlas, again I repeat, Use your third eye. Use your intuition. For they're already here. They are already here. But whatever this event is, you need to pay attention. Is there other creatures out in the world? Are we the only ones? Are we the only ones that are here? Guys, one day you are going to realize that there are more beings out there. Not just angels, not just demons, not just jinns. And you can't just label everything you see as a demon or a jinn. You can't just do that, for there are other beings out there. There are beings that you would consider a god. The things that they can do, the size of them, and they make us look smaller than ants. For there are higher dimensions, you see. Just like there are lower dimensions, there are higher dimensions with beings as powerful as gods. And people would label them as gods. This is the time of the Great Awakening. And as the time keeps going, you need to be in tune with your higher self so you don't become deceived or manipulated. You need to be able to protect yourself, for there will be a lot of confusion. And to combat the truth, these parasitic beings will always hijack it. Just like they put AI there to stir confusion. For there will be things happening in the world and people will not be able to decipher, right? Whether this is true or false. But this is the time when you need to be more attentive. This is the time when you need to limit your screen time and be in tune with yourself, with your higher self. Chosen ones, you came in this specific time for a reason, and it's absolutely nothing for you to fear. But just know, as you are seeing these signs in the world, it is not a sign. It is not a time for you to be afraid, but it is a time for you to be cheerful, for you to have joy, for you know, as the days keep going, more and more, this system is collapsing. And this is the time that you've been waiting for. So you need to embrace it. Peace.